Hi guys, how are you all today evening? Good evening. Today we will talk about a verse from the Bhagavad Gita where Sri Krishna tells Arjuna that only one in a 1000 tries to attain perfection, and only one among them who is very rare finds out about the self. That is the person who seeks and after a long time gets self realization and deliverance. What does this mean? This means that when a person or a student or a living entity interested in self realization tries to tread the path towards self realization and deliverance, and when he or she begins to tread that path, sooner or later, one in a thousand among those passers-by attain perfection. Once they attain perfections in their nature, meditation, introvertedness, inward feeling, etc., they try slowly and gradually to understand their self. Once they try to understand their self, and when they begin to succeed in doing so, they become self contained and meditative, and they start dwelling in the self. They begin looking inward towards the super soul who is permanently situated in every living entity. Once a person who has attained perfection and begun realizing the self becomes delivered and finally becomes qualified to go back to the super soul, the person's journey in this material world ends. We all know that as a soul, every one of us was once upon a time spiritual, but because of our own foolhardiness and misconception about the material world, we tried to lord it over this material world. We were enveloped by the mind body complex. This is what Lord Krishna tells Arjuna. When a person attains perfections and he begins living in the self, this person keeps thinking about God all the time and tries to go back to God, because going back to the super soul is his or her ultimate goal. Lord Krishna tells Arjuna to take a leaf out of the book of experience of a self-realized soul, and he should act according to the vibrations from the super soul and the soul, and thus attain perfection, self-realization and deliverance. That is the only path or only way to go back to Godhead. Kindly let me know what you think about my channel on spiritualism. If you like my knowledge or my discourse or my telling you about spiritual aspects of a self, then kindly subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that tomorrow when I make a new video, I may inform you about it. Kindly pardon me for all my mistakes, errors, etc. in grammar and spelling, because when I am concentrating on the spiritual aspects and I am talking to you, I forget my appearance or my word deliverance or my speech or mistakes in my speech, etc. Because if I do that, I'll forget about spiritualism. That is all for the present. Rest in my next video. Till then, it is thanks.